Hello, and you're very welcome to the Irish National History Competition 2021 Finals Awards ceremony. My name is Dr. Paul Flynn, and I'm a lecturer in the School of Education at NUI Galway, and I'm one of the founding members of this competition now in its fifth year. We are very excited to have, as we are each year, but more so this year, to have a Finals Awards ceremony, despite everything that has gone on in the last 12 months. We are overwhelmed by the quality of the work and the commitment of the students that submitted entries to the competition this year, as you're going to hear from some of the judges. I would like to take this opportunity before we get into the actual awards ceremony itself to thank a number of people who've supported the programme over the last number of years, and more broadly, and specifically this year in this most difficult time. The university itself, NUI Galway, has been a huge supporter of the programme, as has the School of Education and its wider staff, in making sure that this programme is sustainable and that it certainly achieved what it set out to this year. We're grateful for the support from the History Teachers Association of Ireland as well, in contributing to the development of the programme in particular this year. Our affiliation to EU Story or UStory, the network at a European level, which brings together competitions just like this one from all around Europe and different countries, and connects us all to enrich and inform everything that we do. We're grateful to EU Story for your support. It also provides a next step for students who are prize winners or overall competition winners, as we're going to find out who they are later on this evening, to go to a Youth European Summit to meet students who are like them, who have come through similar processes in different countries, and to challenge and explore history from different perspectives. It's a wonderful opportunity. We'll speak to you more about that as the weeks go on. So with those words of thanks and that very brief introduction, and I will keep it brief, I want to move on to the awards ceremony itself. So over the next short period of time, we are going to announce who are the prize winners and the overall award, who the overall award will go to for the Irish National History Competition 2021. So get comfortable, enjoy the presentation, enjoy the video feedback from the judges, some of the contributions for the students, and congratulations in advance to everybody who submitted, and particularly those who achieved what you set out to when you submitted your entries earlier this year.
And of course, we have particular categories that we are going to announce prize winners for. These begin with the transition year category, which has first and second place in an open category, and then a breaking the seal award. We have our year one of senior cycle, first and second place, and breaking the seal category, which are Form 1 composite award for runner-up and first place. We also have our senior cycle, which is the leaving certificate year itself, which is separate to, we've separated from our year one, as most students who were carrying out historical research with a view to submitting their research study reports will be far more advanced in their writing in this year. And we're delighted this year to be able to have a separate category for this leaving cert group. And we have first and second place in an open category and a breaking the seal category as well. Of course, then we get on to the national award, the Irish National History Competition. We have three placings here. We have a third place, the second place, and we have an overall winner. And again, that wonderful Galway crystal for each one of these placings, as well as the prize winners that we announced, that we mentioned in the previous slide. And these are the awards. Each award is particular to each category and will have the title of the award inscribed on it, engraved on it, and the Irish National History Competition logo also. And we are bitterly disappointed that these aren't awards that we can physically hand to you on a stage at NUI Galway. However, we will follow up with you. These awards will get to you, and perhaps we can have some sort of more localized, personalized award ceremony with your peers, your fellow students in your schools, your teachers, perhaps your family and local community, COVID-19 rules permitting. Of course, as mentioned, the participating history teachers have a massive role to play in the development of the Irish National History Competition, not only this year, but in previous years. Previous years gone by, the competition was quite limited to the Western Seaboard. And as you can see now from the dots on the map here, the red dots, we have representation from counties that spread across the island of Ireland. We'd love to see more red dots, a red dot for each county, and that would be fantastic. So we're hoping that next year we'll see more dots and more entries from around the island of Ireland. We must thank the students who entered the Irish National History Competition 2021. It's no small thing to undertake a research study report, to take on a research project, to fit it inside a word count, to adhere to the rules, and then to submit it on time. These are skills that you will bring with you for your entire life, and so very worthwhile participating in the project. And we encourage you, if you're not successful this year, to try again next year and bring those lessons forward and apply them. We'd encourage then you to also consider the time and effort that the competition judging panel put into making sure that your work gets the attention it deserves. All of the work submitted was of a very high standard, and the judging panel this year really had a difficult time in teasing out who might be a prize winner, a finalist in the first instance, and a prize winner after that. So particular thanks needs to go to the judging panel for their work in previous years and this year.
We're now going to hear from some of the judges and get their feedback on the entries.
Malo Yeri is Misha Donald Brennan, agus Fima at a winner of the Playlish Gomortus Nation to Stade, agus and Shella Evrisha Emiliana. Skolarecht, Mishnach, Saulicht, Tigrish, Nílann sin a chuideag na tréthe a rilimsa agus iarachtaí na bliana go léimhe mar bhultóir, iarachtaí an Gaeilge agus a méarla agus chomáile sin an éagsolacht eisteach amháin leis na tapaí a ranaíomh agus an sihrú riniu inchí ainion nach rá fáir cho héasca sin leabhlanna agus hartlanna i mbliana maialtar a bandéim. Hánig daine dír ábhar a bhí Netflix, YouTube, fudcréaltaí agus bhí an corcaige saoileach sin chuise go mór chun tarifin in iarachtaí. Chomá ceanna leis an léargas pásanta léir a bhí a gcuide na heistí agus na chuir láthir chomá an ceangail pásanta ní féidir a thorú agus bhí éireach sin na hiarachtaí úd chomá. Thuair te misnach chuit an analís i léamh agus a chluisteáil chisteanní ceartais agus cisteanní córa agus na micléanna gur a goil go bunángur leis na cisteanní se a bhuichas go ánéis na staire. Fuointí go scaga acab fuorchúisca cleachta acab agus tuirí an taide seo fad a gur aniuúil le slacht agus le smáis ballóí agus a bhuire arab. Seasan na scilní se líbse scoláirí goláidir, tá mai cínta go mai tora céitach bhór sihir ní bháin go gairid a chamachan seo agus denm cógárdachas a ríslíb agus go marisib bhór an aisce.
Hi, my name is Stephen Diarman. I am an English and history teacher at Moyne Community School in Longford, and I have been a workshop facilitator and essay competition judge for Breaking the Seal in the Irish National History Competition for 3 years now. I just want to say first off that the quality of submissions this year was excellent. It was very high. It has been an incredibly trying year for everybody, and for young secondary school students to submit work of such caliber is impressive as always. Every year I look forward to this. I look forward to seeing the hard work, the breadth of topics, the just sheer passion that flows through onto the page in each and every one of the essays. It excites me, and it really affirms my decision to get into this field, to become a history teacher, because I love seeing students excited and passionate about stuff that I am as well. So I just want to thank all of the participants so much for sharing your work, sharing your passion. You should all be very proud of yourselves. And to the finalists, congratulations. It is a great honor to make it this far, and it's been a great honor for me to be able to read your work. So congratulations, well done, and good luck in the future.
Díomh chuirde is mise d'artaí gin agus bhlam cógáirde hasí na lib as nobbe war rinne sib na heistí stara a bhí aléomh gom le rint léontaí anús bhí siad fiorha, bhí siad ard caiidean agus Harveh simú agus thomála sin a rud a chuí I bhain go móram ná an éagsúlacht mar bhí me ag fálam faoi rudí nach ra mór an chuirmachagam thub ribh seo na pilótaí Kamikaze, Edith Wilson, Cleopatra, bhí an éagslucht seo Harbh tanmhach dúine mar bhiltóirí ar go mórtas. Tá an obair déanta goibh, agus bhí ceart go mbeidh sib an bhródúil as an obair sin. Agus tásúil a gomsa freisin agus ag na máltóirí eile go méidir go bhheicimid sib i man na stara ar an tríú level. Tá an táhacht leis a star tugann sé tuiscin tún ar an hain agus ar a tocaí agus ar a síl. Agus mar a deireadh bheith sé an mhá sib sé eáil a chur leis an taidir seo tá déanta goibh ag a tríú level. Mar sin le bhuichas le baríist, bhain me antainna bheits an obair seo, bhain me antainna bheits na heistí dóla mé go leor agus bhrealam a bheith páirteach sa go mórta seo a ríist maihan seo. Agus bhrealam béidir nóir a bhés COVID-19 háart, bhrealam búla le rinteagaí agus an tábhar táplé tugaibh béidir a phlé. Gur míle maithagaí.
A chuirde, is mis sem Mícheál Dónail, agus is feimmenach teanga mé le hacadú na hoscaileachta Gaeilge in Ollscoil na hÉireann Gaillimh. Bhí me seir gunne den na máltarí a bhí páirte sa Chomórtas Náisiúnta Staire im leanna, agus ba bhailim an deis seo a hapú le cógáirde has mór a dhéanú libhse, a ddírí libh fel chofada leis a chréibh Chomórtas seo. Ní havéil ar bíthe rá go raibh caighdeán na náistí ar fád im leanna Harbh ard. Rud a d'fhág go raibh an úbar bháilteachta seo óganne a bhaid níos deacra agus níos dúchlannaí. Bhí ábhar, téimí agus réimse na náistí hain Harbh simil, agus dólam me sem a hain chuid mhór rudaí nach raibh eolas agam roimh seo faoi chúrsaí éagsúla staire a bhaineann le hÉireann agus le tíre eile chomh fada géin leis an Afganastáin, an Congo agus an Japan fiú. Tá an-luachar orm go bhuair man deis seo cuid do na haistí simile seo léamh, agus chuirlam álas ar dhréithe stair i chinne réine le carú agus 2,000 bliain nuas. Tréaslaíam libhse go léir a bhain dúiseanna na rannaga éagsúla leanna, agus guím gath rath agus blatharmh in bhur go dibre agus in bhur staidir sna blianta amach róin. Gur míle maithigh.
Hi all, and welcome to the close of the Irish National History Competition 2021. I'm Luke O'Donnell, competition coordinator, if you like, and competition director, Dr. Paul Flynn of INHC2021. So without further ado, I wish to thank and of course commend and congratulate all those entries and entrants who got their essays sorted, research done, and very testing times, of course, beat the deadline and polished them all off with particular flair and aplomb all the way through. And it's a huge pat on your own back, and certainly a big clap from us for having done that and achieved that. And no doubt without the assistance of the teachers, none of that would have been possible, or certainly as high a caliber as they came through. So my congratulations to the teachers there too for their input, particularly those who perhaps have navigated the Irish National History Competition for the first time, having not participated perhaps in the regional version of it, Breaking the Seal. So this year in particular, we pushed the boundaries beyond the west of Ireland and Ireland, the rest of Ireland, if you like. Didn't disappoint. We had entries in from all four corners. So thank you to those who perhaps saw that for the first time, saw it as a novel initiative, and are now, if you like, foundation entries of the Irish National History Competition, which is really only set to grow from here on in. So well done teachers, well done students. And thanks again to the judges too, who all had very happy headaches pouring through the essays and the entries as they came in. As far as the competition goes this year, as I alluded, it went national, which gave us a bit of a luxury in terms of having to split the categories, whereas once before the Breaking the Seal competition would have been lumped in all together. This time around, as the Irish National History Competition, with plenty of entries, we were able to split the categories into transition year, into senior cycle first year, into senior cycle second. So the leaving certs at the very end, transition years at the start, and those perhaps knuckling down in preparation for the leaving cert in their first year of senior cycle. So the three categories gave us plenty to work with there. And I guess nearly levelled the playing field somewhat compared to other years where like contests and competes against like, which bodes well perhaps for those at one end, and certainly raises the bar, if you like, or puts some added and welcome pressure on those at the other end too, the heavyweights who have well and truly honed their craft as young historians in the Leaving Cert ranks. Just on the categories, the transition year in particular, we found it much less difficult to settle on a winner. It was a very, very clear champion and a superb piece of work too. So you'll all be on tenterhooks to figure out who that is in due course. The senior cycle level 1 or senior cycle first year was nearly the opposite. It was at least 3, if not 4, who were vying for the top spot. And again, that harked back to that happy headache where we were basically arm wrestling to figure out who should take the top spot. And as heartbreaking it is for us not being able to recognize those 3 or those 4, it'll be doubly heartbreaking for those involved who perhaps missed out on the first 2 spots. But take it from me as a judge in that particular competition, the senior cycle year 1 competition was immense. It was incredible to see them come in, and where we thought perhaps the audio video submissions would separate one from another, they too came in full of gold stars and a real flourish for the discipline of history, for the research and for the writing. And of course the senior cycle Leaving Cert category, I guess, is always going to be perhaps the signature event, the 100 meter Olympic final, that you've got these young adults by that stage who they know a bit about research, they certainly know how to write, and they are well and truly conscious of their own leanings and their own enthusiasm and what sort of tickles their fancy as far as topics go. So they become nearly a world of their own, if you like. But again, across the board, the caliber was incredible. So my congratulations to the finalists, the few who snuck through to that very, very top tier. And again, my thanks to those entrants who we hope to see again in the next competition, age permitting, of course. So it falls to me, I guess, at this stage to say all the very, very best for the rest of the year. And it's a funny old year to be at school. It's a funny old year to be out of it too. So it brings its own challenges, and many of those challenges were reflected in your audio visual submissions too. And it seems fairly well uniform across the board that this was very much an obstacle that A, had to be overcome, and B, certainly was overcome with a great deal of aplomb. So big clap on the back there to all those who navigated that, made deadline, and put in some magnificent performances on paper and on page. And again, all the best for future studies beyond school, of course, for those of that leaning, and for those who go working, rest assured that history, what you've done here this year, will stand you in very good stead as far as research, as far as arguments go, as far as knowing where you stand on an issue. And there's certainly no shortage of an argument out there in the big wide world. So you will have all done yourselves a huge favor. You certainly did us a favor with the entries, an absolutely impeccable crop of magnificent entries across the board. So well done. Thanks all. And we hope to see as many of you as possible next year in due course. Bye for now.
Thank you, judges. We're now going to proceed on to the first category for this evening, and that's the TY category. We'll announce the finalists, and then we'll announce the runner-up. We'll announce the category winner, and we'll also announce our Breaking the Seal category winner also, before progressing on to the Leaving Cert 1 and Leaving Cert 2 years.
And so these are the students who are our transition year finalists. Molly Lennon, Coláiste Pobal Ossory, Kilkenny. Hannah Clune, Coláiste Wirra, Ennis, County Clare. Robin O'Sullivan, St Aloysius College, Carrickcleughal, County Cork. Padraig O'Holden, Coláiste Pobal Ossory, Kilkenny. Conal Shogia, Scoil, Cuvisach, Ciarán, Carrow, County Galway. Maggie Delaney, Coláiste Poblastery, Kilkenny. And Katie Elliott, St Aloysius College, Carrigtwohill, County Cork. We're now going to hear from a couple of the finalists on the skills that they felt they developed and might serve them well in the future as a consequence of participating in this project.
This was the first assignment where I had to stay within a strict word count. I also had to work independently on this project more than usual. I liked how I was given the freedom of choice for my essay topic, because in past assignments I was given certain guidelines. For example, choose someone from the list above. In the beginning, while I was planning this essay, I made a day-by-day plan. I had never done this before, but I found it very useful. Each day I would look at the plan, and it would tell me what I had to do for the day, and it also meant that I wouldn't run over time. After doing this project, I feel more confident in my ability to find reliable sources and to verify information using different resources. I also feel that this project will benefit me in the future for researching topics when I am in college.
My review of my interpretive reading of Luther's 95 Thesis as a protest to the sale of indulgence. When I began my project, I was doing a lot of research about the Reformation and what it entailed. In doing so, I found extracts from the 95 Thesis, and I immediately knew that this was my topic chosen. Reading the extracts was for me a real eye-opener, as I got to see firsthand what Martin Luther's exact preachings and opinions were, instead of watered-down, simplified explanations. Why did I choose to do an interpretive reading style essay? I was contemplating what style to write the essay in the beginning, but in the end I decided to go with an interpretive reading style, as I found that it gave the perfect balance of facts and extracts, along with my own opinions and ideas mixed in all together.
Thank you to both of you for sharing your experiences. And what we'll do now is move on to the prize winners for this TY category. And so the runner-up in this category, this is the transition year category for the Irish National History Competition 2021, is for her work on Martin Luther's 95 Thesis as an interpretive reading, Katie Elliott from St Aloysius College, Carrigtwohill, County Cork. And for first place in the INHC 2021 in the transition year category, open, Hannah Clune, The Enemy's Most Dangerous Spy, Virginia Hall, from Coláiste Ennis, County Clare. Congratulations. The first place in the Breaking the Seal category goes to Conal Shoya from Skull, Convisok, Kiran, Carrow, Cundanagalva for his work on Cotna Britannia, or the Battle of Britain.
So congratulations to Katie, Hannah and Conal on your achievements. They are absolutely fantastic. Next we're going to move on to the Leaving Certificate Year 1. This is the first year of senior cycle, and we're going to look at the initial finalists, and then we're going to announce the prize winners and the overall winner of that category, both in the open and in the Breaking the Seal categories of Leaving Cert Year 1. Let's see how they got on.
And so the Leaving Cert Year 1 finalists are Niamh Toher, Mercy College, Sligo; Maeve Kelly, Presentation College, Athenry; Amber Doyle, Mercy College, Sligo; Senna O'Hara, Mercy College, Sligo; Onally Earls, Presentation College, Athenry; Cian Flannery, Presentation College, Athenry; Paulina Zerbeska, Mercy College, Sligo. Andy Brady, Mercy College, Sligo. And Niamh Summers, Mercy College, Sligo. Let's see how they got on. And so this is a combined category, both open and breaking the seal, and the runner-up for the Leaving Cert Year 1, the prize winner is Andy Brady from Mercy College, Sligo, for her project on how did the Vatican help Nazis escape justice after World War II. First place in this category, the Leaving Cert Year 1 category, Open and Breaking the Seal Award, goes to Only Earls, Presentation College, Athenry, for project on the Earl Grey scheme, 1848 to 1850, an opportunity or misadventure.
Congratulations, Andy and Only. Excellent work. You should be very proud of your achievements, taking both the open and breaking the seal categories together. Next up are the Leaving Certificate Year 2, LC2s as we call them. These are the heavyweights. These are the guys who are about to submit or are in the process of submitting their research study report, a little bit more advanced in their writing, and the reason why we have a second category because of that. Let's see who's taken the honours in this category.
So these are the Leaving Cert Year 2 finalists. Alvarosa Kavanagh, Bailieborough Community School, County Cavan. Callista Dowling, Confee Community School, Leixlip, Kildare. Emma Van Oosterhout, Holy Rosary College, Mount Bellew, Galway. Rachel Ruan, Coláiste na Éicrí, Athenry. Sheena Rowland, Scullwara, Clane. Colin McDonough, Scull, Cumhísach, Ciarán, Carrow, County Galway. Murren ní Cronan, Coláiste na Éicrí, Athenry, County Galway. Danny ní Cuillte, Scull Cumhísach, Ciarán, Carrow, County Galway. Miles McDonough, Scull Cumhísach, Ciarán, Carrow, County Galway. And Elsa ní Cartig, Coláiste, Easygon, Booterstown, Dublin. So where did the awards go to? Well, in our open category for the Leaving Cert Year 2, the Irish National History Competition, the runner-up is Callista Dowling, Confee Community School, Leixlip, Kildare, for her work on how the Aft Queen rose to Egypt's throne. First place in this Leaving Cert Year 2, the final Leaving Cert category, goes to Sheena Rowland, Scullwara Community School, Clane, for Sheena's work on Edith Wilson in the White House, the First Lady between 1919 and 1921. Leaving Cert Year 2, runner-up in the Breaking the Seal category goes to Rachel Ruan, Coláiste na Éicrí, Athenry, County Galway, for her work on causes and aims of the Nat Turner Rebellion, Virginia, 1831. First place in the Leaving Cert Year 2 Breaking the Seal category is awarded to Murren ní Cronan, Coláiste na Éicrí, Athenry, County Galway, for a wonderful piece on exploring the causes and consequences of the Siege of Jadotville, UN involvement in the Congo crisis, September 1961.
Congratulations, Callista, Sheena, Rachel and Murren. Wonderful submissions. We do need to say that in that particular Leaving Cert group, that second year group, it was an incredibly difficult task for the judges to separate not only the finalists but also the winners who came from that in the runners up and the first place awards. So fantastic work by everybody, but particular congratulations to the prize winners in that category. So now we move on to the final set of awards for this evening, the overall awards for the Irish National History Competition 2021. We have 3 awards up for grabs. We have third place, second place, and an overall award for first place. So without further ado, let's announce who is the Irish National History Competition champion for 2021.
And so the overall awards for third place in the INHC 2021 is awarded to third place is given to Onally Earls from Presentation College, Athenry, County Galway, for Only's work on the Earl Grey scheme 1848 to 1850, an opportunity of misadventure. Congratulations, Only, on third place at our overall Irish National History Competition Award ceremony. Second place, the second runners-up spot in the Irish National History Competition 2021 goes to Sheena Rowland from Scullwara Community School, Clane, for Sheena's work on Edith Wilson in the White House, First Lady between 1919 and 1921. Sheena, you've been awarded second place in the Irish National History Competition 2021. Congratulations. And the top spot, the final award for this evening, who will be crowned champion, the overall award for the best submission in the Irish National History Competition 2021. Who will it go to? We're about to find out. And so, first place is awarded to and first place goes to Murnan ní Cuernan, Colashta and Icree, Athenry, County Galway, for its submission, for Murran's submission on exploring the causes and consequences of the siege of Jadotville, UN involvement in the Congo crisis, September 1961. Murran, congratulations. You are the Irish National History Competition 2021 overall champion for a wonderful submission, and congratulations to you.
And so congratulations to those just announced as the winners of the overall award for the Irish National History Competition 2021. In third place, Only Earls, with a wonderful contribution from Presentation College, Athenry. Sheena Rowland from Scullwara Community School in Clane, congratulations to you on your second placing. And Murran ní Cuernan and Colashta Icree from Athenry. Wonderful work, wonderful achievement to be crowned the Irish National History Competition 2021 champion. Of course, all of the contributions are wonderful, and in order to recognise the effort that was put in by all of the entries, not just the prize winners and finalists, we commit to publishing all of your work in their full extent of the text in an ISBN book that will be held in the National Library and in the repositories at NUI Galway and some universities in the UK. This is a significant achievement to have work published, and we pride ourselves in providing this opportunity for you to make sure that the work that you have done is recognised not only within the education system and the examination processes associated with the research study report that the senior cycle, but more broadly for others to appreciate, because you do go to significant efforts and the quality of your work is exceptional. Finally, we'd like to say thank you for your participation. We'd like to say thank you for the teachers who have supported you, the wider school and staff administrations that support those teachers, your families for supporting you also and your wider community. We'd like to thank the History Teachers Association of Ireland for their support in informing the development of this programme this year in particular. We'd like to say thank you to the School of Education at NUI Galway for their participation and creating a sustainable pathway within NUI Galway for this programme. The actual BTS team and the broader Irish National History Competition, there are too many of you to thank here now. You are a wonderful team and a pleasure to work with. You have done a fantastic job this year in reaching new heights of excellence in relation to this programme. Finally, our U Story partners, we're excited that we have prize winners to send to you for consideration in the next European Youth Summit. And we will, of course, be in contact with all of the prize winners and with more details in due course and with a copy of your published work. Other than that, have a wonderful evening. Cogordavis to all of the prize winners and finalists. Have a safe and pleasant remainder of your academic year, and we hope to see as many of you as possible back in 2020-22 for a face-to-face award ceremony.